Ras Kwame, the Reggae Recipe on Capital Xtra. Speaking of artists who are doing well at the moment, it's all about Stylo J in the building.
Yeah. Wagwan, Ras Kwame.
Like you can't really hear what I'm saying in the headphones.
No, I can't hear. I can't hear. Everything
nice?
good. Yeah,
all right then, my brother.
And the music, you know, through outside so cool, so I warm up the whole place.
Warming up the UK as we do each and every Sunday night between the hours of 10 and 10 midnight. The boy Ras Kwame in the building with the Reggae Recipe. Getting a bit confused, Stylo. This is a new time slot for me, and I'm kind of like used to talking at this time of the day. So thank you very much for your
congrats, man. Come on, you know you play reggae and dancehall, so like anything earlier is better.
Representing to the maximum. And I've got to say congrats to you as well, also Stylo, because I have to say it's a 10 years later EP right now.
Yeah.
And I often say to many an artist, this music game is not necessarily about having a hot songs for the year. It's about having a long career, waking up in the music and doing work as your job, and you're living. And you've done that for the last 10 years. So round of applause to Stylo.
Yeah, man.
Building right about now. Big up
respect, brother.
So Instagram tells us you've been in LA recently and moving around the world. What's Stylo?
Oh yeah, yeah, we're just always flying, man. As I said, like in order to maintain music for so long in the UK, you have to make sure you're on the go, and you can't just trap yourself in SE15 or SE27. Like there's a big world out there, and when you start go out there, you will start speaking your music.
You have to kind of like keep it moving all the time, yeah?
Yeah, no, when you travel the world, you gain experience, and I think with that kind of maintained me and my career when I start going Europe and like other places, you know.
So 10 years ago, the first record was My Youth.
You don't want to get brushed. My youth, best if you just dust. My youth, that boy they can't touch. My youth, best if you just hush. My youth.
Yeah, the first official record where people kind of say, yeah, we know that Jamaican guy, he's something about Stylo G.
Okay.
And that was 2006 to 2000 it's like 2007 to 8.
So had you been putting out music before that?
I wasn't really putting out music. We just did that try a thing, like just we was just doing open mic, and you know, like just trying to build a name and stuff. So them time, the 2003, 4, 5, you know, just putting in the work,
setting up the vibes and keeping it moving.
Yeah, we just do. We hear rhythm and we jump on them and try go in a barber shop and just try sell people, and man like, nah, we don't want to hear that.
And it was a pure hype.
And then Channel U, and then Channel U came and we were like, yo, this excited. And then I'm like, yo, me can fit in. Like, and then yeah, we link up with Feng Shui. Big Brothers was like the biggest thing at the time. And Skills.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The Big Brothers.
Yeah, when it was Choice FM and that, Skills brought us on Choice. And then yeah, I just start learning how to produce and just start making music.
So did you see this point 10 years ago when you were first starting out? Did you always think it was gonna be like this?
No, cause they said the first time they said because I'm Jamaican, so I was supposed to you won't make it, you have to go back a yard and stuff. So the confident thing was crazy, you know.
Really?
Yeah, like cause you know, like I'm saying this live on the radio, but you know, like us Caribbean, when it comes to us and confidence in the UK, we need to boost it more. Like because we have talent. And there's a space for us. You understand me? So when I was first doing it, people was like, "No, you're a Jamaican. Nah, go work and you know go back to Jamaica, go do it." And I'm like, nah.
Began serious like that.
Yeah, even with the African thing, when 419 and JJC, when they was doing their thing with D'banj, they was saying that nah, like it's not working. I'm the first one to record D'banj. I got D'banj first song in my studio still.
Really?
Of course. And then he link up with Skills, and then Skills like he just fly to Africa. And he blew up in Africa. But yeah, so I'm just saying like certain confidence, like you have to know what you're doing with the music at that time. But me just knock down that. I'm like, no, we can do it.
Let's just get on with it.
Yeah, let's get on, because I'm looking at Jamaica and I'm looking at, you know, like the violence and people. It just weren't right for my age as a youth. You know what I'm saying? Like it just weren't right, because that age, 17, 18, 19 in Jamaica would have been crazy. So I'm like, let me just stay here and do music. And 10 years later, and
10 years later, there's an EP.
Just because of social media. Just because of social media. Listen to that.
Capital Xtra with your boy Ras Kwame in the building, the Reggae Recipe. This record has got the right bounce. It's one away and exclusive.
Yeah.
And was given to me sometime in the last year, right? Exclusive business. from Stylo G, who's in the building right now. Record called Social Media. Stylo, one of my favorites of yours, you know.
Yeah, and you know that one I never really release it major.
I know.
I was just in my studio and my zone and I'm like, yo, this love the reggae tune. You're like, yo, and social media was popping and I'm like, yo, just roll it. And everybody just download it from my SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what happened.
So how much music have you got in your catalog that's just sitting around unreleased like that? That you just made on a vibe and
this is 10 years later. So imagine 10 years.
Wow.
Worth of. And most of them unreleased, cause you know, like now we just release stuff with the label and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause obviously dancehall and reggae, you know, we have to do it properly and make the mass get it. Right, so I'm just I take my time with it and you know what I'm saying.
So you've been signed to like Freebeat Records since 2012.
Yeah,
right?
2012.
That's a long time for an artist to have a record deal, especially in dancehall with a major label situation. What's your experience of doing reggae and dancehall music for a major for about 5 out of the 10 years at least?
My experience is good. It's good, and you know it comes with a lot of discipline as well. You know you can't just sometimes because we're doing dancehall and reggae, and the genre need more respect, and that's just the realness and need more value to it. So you know pop music, rock music, you know the rest of the genres that are more popular, they're gonna sell more than dancehall. So we're just doing it so people can accept it and still keep it original.
Lyrical bad man from London. Them no want me pop off like Van Damme.
So we're kind of like trying to inspire some UK talents to greatness like yourself, whilst remaining fully aware that the Stylo G greatness is still an unfolding story with more levels to it. But undeniably, you're kind of like in the lead, right?
Well, I can't say that still. It's not an easy job. Because, you know, you have to, the other day I get called for come do a freestyle and I'm like, yo, Stylo, you need to stop everything we had, you know, boom, boom, put it on the brain and work. And so when you're at the top, especially like me as the dancehall and the reggae champion of the UK, like, you're always gonna have somebody coming up and, you know, want to take your spot. And for me, I don't mind the challenge. I want the competition right now. Like, I don't mind because I like when people keep me on my toes so I can keep going hard.
Okay.
You get me? I don't like getting relaxed so I can't hear no competition. You see me? So I like the competition.
Okay, so if you had to boil down the advice
to an artist coming up, if any advice to any artist coming up doing dancehall in the UK, and just you have to just keep working hard, you know, get a producer that like can portray your voice right, you know, the songs that we play on Capital Xtra. Not just the local radio station, you know, the top radio station. We have to just hit both. You have to hit both, you know, the hardcore and the commercial side. And as I said, instead of using certain words like gal, you can just say girl, and it still sound good. You know, we learn that from Sean Paul, Shaggy, Protege in the building, I say, you know what I'm saying? And it can happen, and you know, you just have to believe in yourself and keep working. You know, I sleep in the studio. You get me? So that's my job. My job is making music. Your job is to be a DJ, so you're gonna be doing it to the best of your ability.
110%.
So I never left the studio until I master my craft. I'm like, yo, I need to get my voice right. I need to get the right beats, and all of this, you know, turn out to a good result right now. So you have to just keep working and believe in yourself.
Body under construction from last night. Under construction from last night. And you were like, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, put me under.
Hey, Ras Kwame.
I'm telling you, the location was Brixton Jam a few weeks ago. And my special guest, Stylo G, in the building right now, performed this one alongside Shaq, and it was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite cuts.
Jeez. From
the 10 years later on EP, Stylo G in the building right now.
We have to mix some of the African sauce, you know?
You have to make some of them bars.
Of course, the African sauce are going good, so we say, all right, shaka, boom, fix things. You get me?
Afrobeats is definitely running away right now.
Yo, man, I'm doing Afrobeats since Big Brothers 2003. Ask The Barnes, Don Jazzy, ask any one of them.
Foundation
LAX. I've been doing that Afrobeats thing for years, so I was like, all right, you know, my African brothers, them are win and them are take beer the Jamaican style. Remember those TV study style too? Mackie Penny Joater, warm to them.
So one day you're gonna go Ghana, Nigeria, and all these places.
Ghana.
One place, you've been Ghana?
Yeah, I've been Ghana.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I perform in Aqua Center, come like a madness.
Hey.
When they perform in Africa, I'm telling you, you're tense.
It's a vibe.
It's like it's like you're performing in Africa already for you.
You know what?
It's tense. It's like Olympics.
Let's just ask that question right now because the mighty protege is in the building holding his patience and just calling in the corner. And right now I'd like to say hello to the show. Protege, big up yourself and thank you for coming through, family.
Yeah, man, every time what you mean, man, all things.
Natural. So Stylo was just talking about performing in Africa, Ghana to be precise. Have you been, is that place you've been yourself?
Ghana?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done anything there, but I hear about Ghana, them call it, big Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So
Everybody.
it's the same thing. But I did a show in Ethiopia in July. It was crazy. Like there's thousands of people, and as him said, the energy is just
Mad.
Way out.
you can't compare it.
The energy is it's scary, but it's good scary. It's like the people are so like fan of the music. Africa energy is different. I'm telling you, I reach Ghana and I perform in like
Right,
man them
bro,
burning
that
fire.
one, bro.
Man them burning fire and like it was Shatta Wale and Stone Boy. And one guy, Shatta Wale, oh my gosh, Shatta Wale, Stone Boy the king.
Wow.
Yo, they treat you like kings in Africa when you go there.
Natural, let them know Stylo G.
Me and the gal them sugar pre that. Benz and be Mazadi away that. Gal them love we and we love them too. I want do some boy them must I eat that.
Are you as much a producer as you are a dancehall DJ? Because I know you're quite
Me?
hard. Yeah.
All right, it's producing. It's all about the way you put together, right? Producing. You can be a producer. You can go in a studio and say, I want a beat to sound like this, and the producer will make it to sound like that. That means you're a producer as well. So like, call me a yardie. Me and my little brother produce that. Me and Cody Star. Like, certain of my songs, me and producers do produce them. Like, Soundboy, my top 20 record. Me and Distortion, we was in the studio and we're like, yo, we're gonna make a song like this. So yeah, I do produce, but I try to just stay in my lane.
Right.
Producer stay in a producer lane, artist stay in an artist lane. So I try to concentrate on making me as the biggest, like I want my career to reach the biggest peak. So I don't concentrate on too much producing.
Right.
So I just focus on voicing the music and making the melodies and writing the lyrics. The producing, I leave that to my producer, Oceanic, Cody Star, or whoever I'm working with.
Crazy. So the next 10 years, you've had the first 10. What's the like?
The next 10?
Yeah.
Why, boy?
How's it looking?
Like,
How's it feeling?
right now, we kick off some door and knock off the window. So it's easier now for getting. So yeah, we'll be able to set off right now in the house. So yeah, the next 10 years, it's all about just growth. Growing, like just, speaking up, Certain things I never used to say, I can speak up a bit more now. Like, yo, there should be more platforms for the youths, them coming up, the generation doing it. Like, there should be more Ras Kwames on radio. Ras Kwame at daytime, Ras Kwame at morning time, dancehall music playing every time on the radio station. And I keep saying this, because that's the only way, it's going to better the future for dancehall and reggae here. Afrobeats is playing every day on the radio. You understand me? Like pop music, hip-hop music. Most of these songs they're talking about, like, this worse than what dancehall artist is talking about. So now, I'm at the top and I'm like, yo, I can help the youths them coming up. Are you coming from Jamaica and he wants to, there's a dream there, he can do music. Or I'm gonna, what I'm saying? So we just need more platforms and we just talk up more for that, Set more platform. Yeah.
All right, Stylo G, what can I say? Big up yourself for passing through all about the 10 years later on EP. Let's go and play some more records. Would you like to send a shout out to the fans or anything you'd like?
Yeah, everybody lock. I see everybody like, me on my phone. I got my phone, so I see my phone I bling on.
I noticed you ain't putting that one down, bro.
Yeah, no, the phone, you have to active with the phone. Social media. It's all about social media, right?
All about social media.
If you ain't got even if you ain't got a talent, you can make money on Instagram, right, Protege? No, it's true.
People are doing them thing off.
Yes.
Yeah, so, big up to all the vloggers out there, man.
Yeah, you have to.
I see the video vloggers are taking a full strength right now in this music. Man.
Yeah, they like, so as me said, social media is the gift and the curse. So you have to big up everybody out there. Everyone locked on right now. Big up everybody in London, all over the world. So the supporters. My EP is out right now. It went #1 in the reggae charts. Then it went up in the top 20, up and down. So people just keep buying it, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going and going.